Heaven and Aggro going forward. Tellson tracking over nicely towards the inside, then Black Hooter. My Special Scorpio caught a little wide as they link up with the course proper. Miss Bustle midfield, Distinctly Secret edging over towards the rails in the run down the straight the first time, then Deuxième and Semelia's Choice. Republic's back in the field. Getting back to is Native Wells, and Vega Cecilia drops to the rear. Not a great deal of speed on. Aggro's in front, going to the turn out of the straight. My Special Scorpio moving up outside of him, and he's going to the front now. My Special Scorpio rolls to the lead, and Aggro was happy to let him go. Arlington Road's out 3 wide and pulling pretty hard. I think Chris will have to let him slide up outside of the leader. Black Hooter fourth. Fifth over on the inside is Cabin Fever, followed by Road to Heaven. I Rock My World caught a little wide. Tellson next on the inside of Miss Bustle. Then Distinctly Secret. He is about 8 lengths off the leader. Well back in the field, Semelia's Choice, Deuxième, Republic, Native Wells, and Vega Cecilia is last of all. Now he goes to the front on Arlington Road, and Arlington Road is striding along. He's having a bit of a job trying to restrain him. Arlington Road leads by 2 lengths of My Special Scorpio. Aggro is 1 away third, easing away from the rails. Cabin Fever fourth on the inside. Black Hooter running fifth, followed by I Rock My World on the outside of Road to Heaven. Miss Bustle, Tellson, Distinctly Secret is still in the second half of the field, 8 to 10 lengths off the leader. Deuxième is improving on his inside, followed by Semelia's Choice, Republic. Vega Cecilia coming to the outside, and now Native Wells is last of all. Arlington Road is the leader, down the side, 650 metres out. It's Arlington Road by a length on My Special Scorpio. Aggro's going to third, but 3 wide. Cabin Fever fourth on the inside, 1 to Black Hooter, I Rock My World. Miss Bustle starting to improve. She'll be pushed off the track as they approach the corner. Road to Heaven is next on the inside of Tellson. Distinctly Secret is a long way off them as they head for the judge, and then Vega Cecilia coming to the outside. They're in the straight now, 300 metres to go. Arlington Road, he's kicked, he got away again. Arlington Road a length and a half in front. Tellson is danger on the outside, coming after Arlington Road. Tellson hits the front. Here comes Distinctly Secret. He is finishing brilliantly now. He's coming after Tellson. Tellson's just in front. Distinctly Secret's going to him with every bound and got him. Distinctly Secret has beaten Tellson, Vega Cecilia or Miss Bustle in a photo, third and fourth. Then Republic, followed by Arlington Road and Deuxième. Cabin Fever, Native Wells. Further back, I Rock My World. The next one home then was Black Hooter. Then Semelia's Choice, My Special Scorpio. A fair way back, Road to Heaven, and Aggro, the last one over the line.
And 3 Distinctly Secret, Damien Oliver, 521.70. From number 2, Tellson, 5.90 for third. 14, Miss Bustle, 2.30, or 15, Vega Cecilia, 15 is third, 6.10 a place.
This is a pretty good horse, Distinctly Secret. 3 Distinctly Secret is the winner, getting Tellson right on the line. Tellson swept to the front. It looked as though he was going to give Queensland a victory, and then Distinctly Secret. This is a very good horse, Distinctly Secret. He won the Grand Prix. Now he's won the Rough Habit. He'll head to the Derby now. He finished brilliantly. He was giving them a long start approaching the home turn, but somehow or other, Oliver's got his way through the field. And after Tellson had broken clear of them halfway down the straight, you could see Distinctly Secret coming after him, and he's got him right on the line. Now, third place goes to 15, Vega Cecilia. This is a good filly, too. She'll head to the Oaks, I would imagine. Vega Cecilia is officially third, and that would put Miss Bustle in fourth place, would it? Number 14 is fourth, Miss Bustle. So
all right, they're on the track at Newcastle, race 5. The favourite, Priceless Treasure, at 4.60 the win, 1.30 a place. Number 11, Tudor Air, 5.22.30 on $7. Master Maestro and number 3, Azil.
Moonee Valley, race 5. 1 Prince Benbara, 6.80, 2.70. 2 Burley, 2.90, 1.40. 3 The Fats, 5.90, 1.90. 4 Summer Rule, 9.20 and 2.80. 5 Mad Harry, 19 and 5. 6 Badgers Wood, 6.70, 1.60.
15.14. Distinctive Secret, 5.20 the win, 1.70 a place. 2 Tellson, 5.90. 15 Vega Cecilia, 6.10. Quinella, 76.60. The Exactor, 115.70. Trifecta, 2,668.50. The first 4, 3, 2, 15, 14, 10,107.60. Extra double, 11 Chickens and 3 Distinctly Secret, 36.60. No special div required.
On 2KY, TAB dividends are brought to you by Aristocrat. Guaranteed to excite.
Openers, Brisbane race number 6, the BTC Sprint. Number 1, Phoenix Park, 7.90. 2 Make Mine Magic, 4.50. 3 PlayStation, 14. 4 Chattanooga, 28. 5 Carril Boy, $3 and favourite. 6 King Lotto, 12. 7 Marbuz, 13. Number 8 Polygram, 21. 9 Federal Agent, 87. 10 The Kildare Kid, 70. 11 Our BK, 34. Number 12.
Marul first to leave. Burley went back with Prince Benbara. Further out, Party Boy. Prolific up in the middle, and it's Party Boy from the outside to Badger's Wood down at the winning post. Party Boy nearly a length in front of Badger's Wood from Prolific. Rainbows for me. Then Burley, Mad Harry 3 deep. The inside Prince Benbarra from Summer Rule. Further back Sandbelt and the Fats went to the tail. Party Boy took it up going out of the straight. 1700 out and led by 2 lengths to Badger's Wood. 2 to Prolific, 3 further back Rainbows for me, and they're stringing out at the moment. 3 lengths further back 5th, but about 8 off the lead at the moment is Burley outside Prince Benbarra. A length to Mad Harry, 1 further back Sandbelt, followed by Summer Rule, the Fats last of all. Party Boy going to the 1400 metre mark by 2 lengths. Badger's Wood second, about 4.5 to 5 to Prolific. 3 lengths Rainbows for me. 2 further back, the favoured runners now. Burley on the outside of Prince Benbarra. 2 or 3 further back, Sandbelt inside. Mad Harry, a length and a half, Summer Rule. And 2 to the Fats last of all, a good 15 to 20 from the front. And the front is Party Boy at the 1,000 metre mark by 3, Badger's Wood. About 8 further back, Prolific third. A length and a half, Rainbows for me. 1 Prince Benbarra, 3/4 Burley. 2 to Mad Harry, Sandbelt. 2 to Summer Rule and 2 to the Fats. But around the turn at the 850 and Party Boy 2.5, Badger's Wood. Still about 6 or 7 further back, Prolific third. 2 to Rainbows for me, a length and a half. Then Prince Benbarra outside at Burley. 2 to Mad Harry, Sandbelt, Summer Rule and the Fats. It's Badger's Wood going up to Party Boy down at the 600 metre mark. Party Boy about to be tackled by Badger's Wood. They're at about 5 in front. Here are the back markers now. Burley starting a run with Mad Harry. Rainbows for me, Prolific hard ridden. Prince Benbarra went right back to last. Summer Rule outside it, followed by the Fats. Badger's Wood got to Party Boy. They're both flat inside the 400. 2 to Burley up to third from Mad Harry, then Sandbelt. Prolific, the Fats, Summer Rule and Prince Benbarra's dropped to the rear. Badger's Wood in front around the turn, 250 out. Burley after it on the outside and Mad Harry further out. Sandbelt making ground up on the inside. The leader is Badger's Wood. Sandbelt coming at it. Over on the inside is Prolific. Sandbelt and Badger's Wood. Badger's Wood still sticking on. Badger's Wood in front. They hit it. I think Badger's Wood just from Sandbelt. Third, Prolific from Burley, Mad Harry. Then the Fats, and further back in the race, Rainbows for me. Prince Benbarra didn't come on today, followed by Party Boy and Summer Rule near the tail.
Number 6, the winner, Badger's Wood, 540, 170. 7, Sandbelt to pay a dividend of 250. 9, Prolific, 350.
Set Newcastle.
Bold Quest completes the line. Journey of around 1,480 metres. The line is
for Badger's Wood, number 6. Second goes to 7. Sandbelt, Lonergan Midham. Halfway up the straight I thought was going to get to Badger's Wood, but the winner's kicked back. There's little doubt about that. And Prolific, ridden more forward today, has filled a place only a length away or so from the winner. In fourth position then was number 5, Mad Harry, and 5th was number 2, Burley, who should have been suited there. He just whacked away. Time 2:12.3. 2:12.3. Numbers are 6, 7 and 9. Badger's Wood, Sandbelt and Prolific. He's been racing well in good strong company lately. He ran 4th on the Warrnambool Cup, used up from a wide barrier really. 3rd last time out when he had to do similar to today, doing some work in taking the field up to a leader. The A-Train beat him only a neck or a half length all up, and the form obviously solid there. OK, Badger's Wood returns $5.50 and $1.70. Sandbelt paid $2.40, Prolific paid $4.20, Quinella $19.90, Exacta $44.70, Trifecta $636.50, and the running double 1 and 6 paid $29.90. He's only had 19 starts, this 4-year-old, for 6 wins and 5 minor placings. Short head by 3/4 were the margins. 6, 7 and 9 official on race 5. Next to Brendan McCarthy, handicap 2, super impressive, out 10 to run at 3:20.
Right, Greg, thanks. OK, a minute to a start in the South Australian TAB St Ledger. 2400 and Bellonic at 320. Glitzy Guru at 480. Number 1, Jearns Marcus at 630. And we'll go over to check Saddler Joe's quote. On track, he is a clear-cut favourite, Saddler Joe. On the tab, $4.30. OK, for his call of the SA TAB St Ledger, here's Hilton Donaldson.
Righto, John, they're moving in. Cloud Dance goes up, followed along by Irish Intrigue. Bellonic's favourite on course. The 320 you're seeing is basically what's being bet on track. Up goes Zacoby. big odds, Jacoby, more than $50. 3 ago ran second to West Texas. I know it was a wet track, but still did it. Now Mystic Melody to come forward. She's a big price also. Nasty Doll comes up. Nasty Doll these days just wearing blinkers. Formerly had a big hood with pacifiers and earmuffs. But at the age of 7, she settled down. Jean's Mark goes in. Mystic Melody, they link arms behind Mystic Melody. Come on. You hear the barrier attendant saying. And we better keep talking because they might say something we're not supposed to hear if she doesn't move. Mystic Melody, 14.50 and 3.30 on the TAB on Unitab. She's not doing anything. She has just dug in, this mare. Won't move anything. So that barrier attendant gave up pulling her, and now they're going to try and push her in. And I think she'll go in eventually. Just a little reluctant. Now she's right. Mystic Melody goes all the way in. Barrier attendants a little bit exhausted. They earn their money, these fellows. Now they're just about set for the St. Leger. We wait for Balonic. And one other. Now, is there a problem? There's a vacant stall there. I can only see one horse behind the line. Might be the farrier required here. Or is there one out behind the line? Balonic comes up. She's drawn 5. Now the horse in 4 must need the farrier work at Saddler Joe. And I can't see the rider from behind. Here we go. The screen's got it. This is the barrier camera, Stewards Patrol camera at the 500-metre mark. And now you're seeing the barrier camera. So Paul Gatt waits while Saddler Joe is having some work done by the farrier. And it looks as though that might have been completed. A twisted plate. Now, a twisted plate, and both front plates have been removed as a result. So Saddler Joe will race unshot in front.
Be ready, climb aboard.
He's 370, firming to second favourite. Unshot Saddler Joe in front. So we've had a few sensations here today. They're often racing. Nasty Doll came out brushing the gate, was slow. Satisha was checked at the start by Jacoby. It went out the back, and Glitzy Guru back to last, and first away Irish Intrigue. Hands the lead up to Mystic Melody. Balonic away Will. Rawilla trying to rein her in and take a trail on the back of Jean's Mark, perhaps, which is working forward. Saddler Joe's in the centre, and Cloud Dance is going to be 3 wide at the first turn. Then a length away Nasty Doll on the inside of Jacoby. 3 deep Balata. 2 away Glitzy Guru, and last is Satisha as they go out of the straight. Jean's Mark is searching for the lead from Mystic Melody and takes up the running now as they head to the first of the 2 Clipsal 500 crossings. In third place is Balonic, who's racing on the outside of Irish Intrigue. Then a length away Cloud Dance, obliged to race 3 deep. Saddler Joe midfield in the centre in the black and white, and Nasty Doll on the rails. Then a length and a half Balata from Jacoby, Glitzy Guru, and Satisha is last. They head to the back straight now, and the pilot is Jean's Mark. He's trying to lead all of the way as he's done so at his past 2 starts, and he's about 3/4 in front of Mystic Melody, who's come off the rail at the 1400. Cloud Dance is stretching out now 3 wide to go up and perhaps try and get around Mystic Melody before the next turn comes up. Then Irish Intrigue and Balonic. She's had a very good run in the centre. Further back a length away came Saddler Joe around Nasty Doll. 2-2 Balata from Jacoby on his inner. Then a length and a half Glitzy Guru, and 3/4 away Satisha. In a leisurely run St. Leger as they leave the back. They've got 1,000 metres left to go. More than halfway, and the pilot Jean's Mark's had a great run after finding the lead. He's 3/4 to a horse who's worked hard, harder than any in the race. That's Cloud Dance. Third on the inside, Irish Intrigue of Mystic Melody. Balonic, Rawilla thinking about a 3 wide move coming around the corner with about 800 metres left to go. He's off 3 deep now when Balata got him going. Saddler Joe's going to keep the back of Balonic, I'd say, and Nasty Doll on the rails. Then Glitzy Guru, Jacoby, and Satisha last. Jean's Mark, he's a fighter. 600 metres to go. They'll come at him, but he'll find he's a neck in front. In second place on the outside, Cloud Dance. Irish Intrigue's running a race at huge odds. Moves Mystic Mystic Melody out 4 wide. Balonic got clear running out 5 deep, and she's coming at them strongly, Balonic. She let down quickly. She raced to Jearnsmark, who was left flat-footed under the 58, but he fights back. Balonic, though, a length and a half. Cloud Dance, Jearnsmark fighting on. Glitzy Guru and Saddler Joe coming with late runs. Jearnsmark can't run a place at the moment. It's Balonic in front of Saddler Joe. Glitzy Guru, they're 3 away. They're chasing in vain. Balonic's too good for them. Balonic came on to win by 2.5 to Glitzy Guru. Third, Saddler Joe. Fourth, Cloud Dance. And Irish Intrigue was a big run at odds from Zacobi in a line with Mystic Melody, and Jearnsmark found the class rise and the big weight too much today. He finished towards the tail of the field, and not much fight by comparison to his previous runs. Then Satisha Balata towards the tail of the field in the St Ledger. Balonic, number 4, ridden by Nash Rawiller for Tony Noonan, has won easily. Number 4, $3.30 and $1.40. Has won from Glitzy Guru, number 7, Jason Holder, Leon McDonald. And third in the race will go to Saddler Joe. And you'd think he might go to the Spelling Paddock now. He's done a big job. This prep, Saddler Joe. Very promising stayer, Paul Gatt for Mark Kavanagh. Quinella 8.30, trifecta 33 even. And she just sat beautifully midfield. Rawiller, one ride here today. And you can see why he was very keen to ride this mare. He thought she could win this black type event, and she's won it easily.
And Nash Rawiller's only ride of the day at Victoria Park, a 100% result. Balonic 3.30 and 1.40, beating Glitzy Guru, Saddler Joe. Quinella is 8.30 and the trifecta on the race, 33 even. Balonic kicked away and gave nothing a chance. Now Randwick coming up, and Wayne Harris is standing by with his thoughts on race 6.
Thanks, John. I'm banking on the class of number 1 here, Gone. Yeah, a little bit of a query with the going here. She's had 4 runs on wet track. She's won once. I think Clary Connors has worked this mare out quite well. She's had the 1 run back from a break, and that was a month and a half ago. She ran a very nice third here at Randwick over 1,200 metres. Now, her fresh form's very, very good. She looked, I think, forward enough in the parade here, so I think I'll bank on her. Probably not drawn the best there, Barrier 1, now that they've had a few races on this track. It's starting to chop it up a bit, but she's got Corey Brown to compensate for that. Big weight here, bit of a query on the wet, but I've got to go with her. Thought she was a class. A few other chances in the race, obviously. Number 5, Guide. She's another one that has performed on wet tracks before. I do think she's better on top of the ground. Very good third at Randwick last start behind Bold Troubadour over the 1,600 metres. She has got Darren Beedman there to ride her, so she's going to look the winner at some part of the race. She hits the line quite well. She looked terrific in the parade, so I've got to throw her in. Number 4, Percoy's been well supported on course. Good winner at Canterbury last Monday. She's backing up from winning there. She's hard fit at the moment. She has got very good wet track form. Her form over in New Zealand was very, very good, and she's been placed on wet tracks here since she's been in Australia. And a win last Monday at Canterbury was on a dead track. So as I say, she's hard fit. And there's been good money for number 3, Corelli. Now this mare always excels on wet tracks. She's had 2 most recent runs have been quite good, and I expect her to run quite well. She'll be easy to pick up when you're watching her on Sky. She's nearly white now, this grey mare, so she's easy to pick up. And one of the bit of odds I thought had a good chance was number 10, Straight Proof, the ride for Darren McClellan down in the weights. Good last start winner at Warwick Farm on a dead track, and I just thought it was over the odds here. A bit of an awkward draw for it though, but I'll go with a class here, number 1, Gone, to beat number 5, which is Guide, 4, Percoy, and 3, Corelli.
All right, Wayne, pretty tough race on paper, as most mares' races are. But Pourquoi just the favourite. Now, Doomben, race 6, it's the BTC Sprint, and Corral Boy is the top rater ahead of Marbuz, Mr. Omega and Chattanooga. Here is the full market. Phoenix Park, 7.40. Make Mine Magic at $5.80. PlayStation at $13. Chattanooga, $20. Corral Boy, $3.80. King Lotto, $16. Marbuz at $13. Polygram at $15. Federal Agent, $72. The Kildare Kid, $31. Our BK, $30. Mr. Omega, $16. Huge Year, $43. Gabfest at $12. Keffel, $50. And Malagra Miss at $48. Brad Pengelly is in Brisbane to ride his old favourite Corral Boy in the BTC Sprint, and Larry Olsen caught up with him.
Well, Brad, is this your first ride in Queensland?
It is, actually. I was apprenticed to my father in my first 6 months of my apprenticeship, but first time in Brisbane, yeah.
Good on you. And, of course, you're coming here with a pretty star ride like Corral Boy. You've got a bit of a record on him. You've won these last... Well, you've won on him his last 3, won them. But what is your record on him?
I've actually had 8 rides on the horse, and I'm fortunate enough to win 7 on him. So, yeah, he's been a good horse to me.
Yeah. How do you class him?
Well, every time we've stepped him up, every time Bob Milligan has stepped him up in class, he's always produced his best and done well. So, you know, he's not out of depth, and he's got to be competitive in the Stradbroke as well.
You've seen the track, just a little cut in it, but they're running times on it.
That's right, yeah. They're sort of running, they're getting from forward and back in the field. So, you know, it's pretty much, I'll be riding this horse is pretty comfortable. Like, he'll be in the first probably half a dozen. So, that's how they seem to be racing well. So, he should find the line quite nice.
10 alley, that's not going to worry you in this field?
Not really, no. He begins quite well, and he'll settle just off the pace there somewhere, and hopefully be travelling quite well, come to the corner and hopefully get to the line well.
Fairly confident riding a horse like this when he's got a great winning record, don't you?
Well, his winning strike rate's phenomenal, really, you know, and he's beaten some nice horses before, so he's not out of depth at all.
All right, Brad, let's hope we're speaking to you after the race.
My pleasure, thank you.
Thanks, Brad. Brad Pengelly, of course, with the Corral Boy. Dear, oh dear, 13 out of 18 starts, and possibly he's 14th on the way, Tappy.
He's a remarkable horse, Larry, there's no doubt about it. Every time they lift the bar, he jumps a little bit higher. Let's see if he can do it today in the BTC Sprint. But prior to that, we have race 6 at Randwick, and here's Ian Craig.
Best back late here is number 10, Straight Proof. Straight Proof has been the best tried late. Previous going to De Valmont, number 7, Darren Beedman. Beat Kutamutu, Go Errol and Fire Day. This race coming up in Brisbane will be a beauty. A lot of interest here in New South Wales in Corral Boy. Can he continue on his winning way, Corral Boy? Anyway, more about that shortly. Back to business here, and they're all in. Rain has eased off. Track racing magnificently. They're off. And they jumped in a level line. Straight Proof and Pourquoi out nicely. So too is the grey mare Corelli. Mary Primmer's not that far away, and likewise gone from Kamala Beach as Straight Proof starts to get back a little now. Then Guide. Wider out is Air d'Amour, followed by Delphine, and Absolute as Midnight Carols. Onto the course proper, and Corelli shows the way narrowly though from Pourquoi, with Mary Prim in third posse. Gone is fourth, and then wider out on the track Air d'Amour. The speed is very slow from Kamala Beach Guide. Straight Proof, Midnight Carols and Delphine is last. It's Corelli in front, coming down past the 800 marker. Narrowly from Air d'Amour out on a limb, and between them Pourquoi third, Mary Primmer's fourth, and then Gone near the fence and a couple. Kamala Beach on the inside of Guide. Midnight Carols over on the rails, and then Straight Proof next to last, and a length the Delphine. Racing to the corner, and Corelli, one of the fancied candidates, in charge, a half length on another well-tried commodity, Pourquoi, in third spot, and dropping off as Air d'Amour on her inside Gone, and then Guide, and the others headed by Mary Prim and Midnight Carols in the stretch now, and over the rise they come, and Pourquoi raced up to Corelli and put the neck in front, 2.5 lengths to Gone, but it's Pourquoi, 150 to go. Corelli is fighting back resolutely. Corelli and Pourquoi. Gone trying to reach the pair. Again Pourquoi has a shot at Corelli. Corelli, Pourquoi, Pourquoi. I think Pourquoi might have nosed Corelli with Gone third, Midnight Carols fourth, and then Delphine in company there with on the inside of it Kamala Beach and Straight Proof the other. Air d'Amour, Guide and Mary Prim dropped out to run last. Stand by for a look at the photo finish links. Pourquoi and Corelli. From where I stand, it might have been Pourquoi as the noses have come down. Let's have a look here. It looks on the ground shot as though Pourquoi might just get it over Corelli. That's the way it looked to the naked eye, but we're not on the line here, and we'll await on the judges to semaphore the number. 4 and 3, 3 and 4, and the winner is number 4. Pourquoi is the winner. Number 4, Pourquoi, ridden by Len Beasley for Graham Rogerson, $5.10 and $1.80. Number 3, Corelli, Robbie Brewer second for Mario Caltabiano, $1.90. Number 1, Gone, Corey Brown for Clary Connors third, $1.90. Number 9, Midnight Carols was the official fourth, 4-3-1-9. The old system wins again, backing a last start winner within 7 days. The mare having won at Canterbury on Monday last. She's by Jaha Fi from Royal Vane, and she's raced very, very well since coming over to Australia from New Zealand.
Right, Ian, thank you. Pourquoi by a breath. My gee, I thought Corelli had a measure again 50 metres out, but Pourquoi dived and got there with Gone finishing on into third place. Quinella 13.90, Exacta 34.70, Trifecta 102.30 as Lenny Beasley comes back on the winner. Okay, Doomben update now. Runners are moving out. Phoenix Park 780, Make Mine Magic 580, PlayStation 13, Chattanooga 16, Corral Boy 4, King Lotto 17, Marbuz 13, Polygram 16. Over to Federal Agent 82, the Kildare Kid 32, Our BK 30, Mr Amiga 16, Huge Year 42, Gab Fest at $12, Keffel 49 and Malagra Miss at 25. Back to Larry Olsen at Doomben.
Yeah, thanks, John. Alan Jones, of course, a regular visitor here to all our carnivals, nearly called us home. Alan Marbuz, just looking at his record, like he's only had the 14 starts, 8 wins, but I just noticed back here behind Corral Boy, only got beaten a couple of lengths behind him. That was at Hawkesbury.
Yeah, he's been a very consistent horse at home, Larry. His only real defeats have been in Sydney. He came over last year and raced in Sydney and sort of wasn't himself. But he went back home and he won a good race, came right, won his first start over there. So we brought him back for this carnival.
He's as plain as the nose in your face, but nothing seems to worry him.
No, he's a very plain horse, but a lot of the casual eyes are a bit plain, but they're all good gallopers.
Al, in this race, you got 3 alley. You see him, the tip's pretty strong for him out there.
Yeah, he'll need a run. He comes from the back, but as long as he gets a good run, he's going to be very hard to beat.
Well, thanks, mate. All the best. Is he the only horse you got here, or you got more? No, you'd have more.
No, I've got a few more, Larry.
Anything that we might need to know about?
No, nothing worth backing.
Not at the moment. Okay.
Good idea. Thanks very much.
Okay, good to pick up. Thanks. Yes, he's always welcome here in this part of the world, Alan Jones. He's, always brings horses here, Tabby. This horse, Marbuz, he's got a bit of a rap on him, this fella, and he's a pretty plain-looking fella in the enclosure, but don't let that deter you. But look, I'm sticking with my number.
Been very well backed at good odds.
PlayStation, he loves this track. He's won 2 Burnburys on this track, PlayStation. He's going to be the last to move in. We're close to a start. This race at Group 3 level, BTC Sprint. Starters on the platform. Pat Donnelly doing the honours this time, and Mr Donnelly moving over to pick up the button. Stand by for a start. Racing, Make My Magic began fairly well. King Lotto was one of the first to break out. Going forward is Phoenix Park. Corral Boy fast away. Malagra Miss, Mr Amiga showing speed. Make My Magic shooting up along the inside. Federal Agent is going forward, but he's deep. The Kildare Kid is next. Phoenix Park's now drifting back. Our BK is on the inside. Chattanooga PlayStation, Polygram getting back. So too is Keffel. Marbuz is well back in the field with Gabfest. And Huge Years last of all into the first bend. They've got 850 metres to go. King Lotto shows the way. Federal Agent moving up to be second. Make Mine Magic securing a lovely run. He is 2 lengths away third, running on the inside there. A length further back, Corral Boy. He's tracking up behind Mr Amiga. The Kildare Kid on the inside of Corral Boy. 1 to Phoenix Park. Malagra misses next on the inside. Polygram up on the outside of Phoenix Park. Our BK is next on the inside. A length further back to PlayStation, Keffel. Gabfest giving them a mile start. Marbuz second last. Huge Year whipped them in. King Lotto slipped away from them on the home turn. It's King Lotto a length and a half in front of Federal Agent. Make Mine Magic just sitting there over on the fence in third place, waiting to get clear. Here he comes now, Make Mine Magic. Corral Boy is putting in the big bounds right down the outside, and then Phoenix Park. King Lotto in front of Make Mine Magic. Corral Boy is chasing the pair of them. Corral Boy coming after Make Mine Magic. Make Mine Magic in front. Corral Boy going to him with every bound, and he got him. Corral Boy first. Make Mine Magic or King Lotto in a photo, second and third. Fourth over the line. Now that's pretty close. We better leave it to the judge. Federal Agent is there with our BK. Huge Year running on, and the Kildare Kid. Marbuz next, then Gabfest. Further back came Mr Amiga, Chattanooga, Keffel, Malagra Miss, Phoenix Park, Polygram and PlayStation.
Number 5, Corral.